For centuries, the world believed one story: that Christopher Columbus discovered the New World. But 500 years before his ships ever crossed the Atlantic, another people made the same journey. They sailed without maps, without compasses, and without certainty of survival. They were the Vikings. And what they discovered would vanish from history for nearly 1,000 years. The Vikings were never just raiders driven by violence. They were master shipbuilders, skilled navigators, and fearless explorers. Their longships were among the most advanced vessels of the ancient world, light enough to glide across rivers and strong enough to survive the open ocean. Using the sun, the stars, ocean currents, and the wind, they pushed farther west than anyone had dared before. By the 9th century, Viking sailors had already reached Iceland, a frozen and volcanic land at the edge of the known world. For most civilizations, this would have been the end of exploration. For the Vikings, it was only the beginning. Among them was a man whose name would become legend. Erik the Red was violent, defiant, and dangerous, even by Viking standards. After being exiled for murder, he sailed west into the unknown, carrying his family and followers toward a horizon filled with fog and ice. After weeks at sea, land finally emerged from the mist. He named it Greenland, not because it was green, but because he needed others to believe it was worth the risk. And they followed him. One of those followers was Erik's son, Leif Erikson. Around the year 1000, Leif sailed even farther west. His ship crossed an ocean no one had ever mapped. Storms battered the vessel. Waves crashed over the deck, and men feared they would never see land again. Then, suddenly, the sea gave way to forests, rivers, and fertile ground. Leif called this land Vinland. The Vikings had reached North America nearly 500 years before Columbus. They built camps, repaired ships, and explored the unfamiliar wilderness. But their presence was fragile. The settlements were small, isolated, and surrounded by people they did not understand. Tensions rose, conflicts broke out, trade failed. Slowly, the Viking camps were abandoned. One by one, their ships disappeared back into the ocean. Vinland faded into legend, recorded only in sagas that many historians would later dismiss as myth. For centuries, the world believed the Vikings never reached the New World. Then, in 1960, the Earth itself told a different story. Archaeologists uncovered the remains of a Viking settlement at L'Anse aux Meadows in Canada. Longhouses, tools, and ironwork prove that the sagas were true. The Vikings did not conquer America. They did not build empires there. But they found it. They crossed a deadly ocean guided only by courage and curiosity. History remembers conquerors, but explorers are often forgotten. Sometimes, the sea keeps their secrets for 1,000 years.